Hi Gemini, Libras, and Aquariuses. So these is your weekly tarot. So here I drew up. So I didn't for okay. For so here you have three cards for Tuesday, and I picked the number of cards for each day based on what I felt like I should pick out. So I didn't like go by a specific rule. I just picked the number of cards by my intuition. So I have three cards here for Tuesday. The Fool, Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords. One card here for Wednesday. Two cards for Thursday. Two cards for Friday. One card for Saturday. Overall love message for the week, and two cards for Sunday. And although this is like day to day, this could apply. These cards could apply to another week as well, or these cards could be more strongly for another day than implied. But when I shuffled the cards, the specific day I asked for was as I mentioned here. Um, so yeah, so for Tuesday, the overall energy is the Fool, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So there may be something which requires you to have faith, to either maybe believe in someone else or believe in yourself, but just to have faith and believe. And with the Nine of Swords here, you see someone who's overly worried. On Tuesday, there may be something which causes you a lot of worry, or you may be going through a time of worry. So it could be the case that you are someone who does worry normally, and you have days where you worry and days when you don't. And Tuesday may just be one of those days where you do worry. But I'm seeing a heavy sense of worrying, overthinking, maybe a bit of depression, and like focusing on the negatives, maybe focusing on the negative things that have happened in the past, or that maybe happened, or will happen on Tuesday, or focusing on the words people have said. So for some of you, it's more of over worrying, or and needing to have faith in something, needing to believe in something, or it could just be needing to do something that you may have doubted yourself about, and to just believe in yourself and do it. um, you have here the Queen of Swords as well. So I'm seeing here the energy for tomorrow is independence, and maybe some truth seeking. And truth seeking doesn't have to be like like vigilante type of thing. It could just be like, maybe you watched a show or you want to know more about it. Like I don't know if you could call that truth seeking, but that's like a minor example. Just so you know, it doesn't have to be super super big. It could be a smaller thing. Um, so with the Queen of Swords, it could be the case of having to be like not having to be, but a sense of independence tomorrow. You may be spending some time alone by yourself. You may have to do things on your own more than you had to before. You may also have to rely on yourself more than you've had to before, or there may be a situation of some sort that simply requires you to be independent, or requires you to maybe to speak up about something, or to give information to someone about something, since the sword is about communication, information passing along. So there may be a situation which requires you to give information out about something. You may be waiting to receive something as well. Um, so you may be also be in a situation where you're having to communicate to someone, where you may have like I mean it's like a situation where you have to communicate to someone about something where it requires you to like I'm not like like going maybe going out of your comfort zone. That could be the case, because like it seems like she's kind of like on a cliff, something that's like out of your comfort zone, and a place where you'd be kind of maybe shaken up. Um, so that could also be the case for some of you. Or it could be like an interview, for example. Um, but if it is like an interview, I'm seeing it going well with the Queen of Swords. Or if it's similar to an interview. Um, I don't want to make this reading too long. So then we'll go to Wednesday. And if you do interpret these cards in another way, please comment it down below. I don't want to go into too much detail. Otherwise it'll take like, because I'm uploading on my phone. Anyways, with the Eight of Swords, I'm seeing here for Wednesday a sense of stillness, a sense of maybe not knowing what to do, a sense of like feeling stuck and feeling like you're not sure what's coming, you're not sure what's happening, and you don't know where to, like, you don't know which way to go. It may be the case of there's not enough information about something, so that's why you don't know what to do. Or it could just be the case of you're simply not sure if what you're doing is the right thing or not. Um and that may and you may like just stand still because of it. You may like stop whatever it was you were doing. You like stand still, as in if you were, for example, writing something, you may just stop and leave it. Or if you were going to go somewhere, you may decide not to go. Or so like that's like more of a literal standstill kind of. um and also you may also feel like you may feel a bit paranoid. I'm getting a sense of paranoia with this card. So maybe something which you're very worried about on Wednesday. Not sure what it is. I'm also getting a sense of maybe feeling isolated, like feeling abandoned. Like it could just be like, for example, maybe you're left home alone and maybe you weren't invited to somewhere and that's what hurts your feelings. And maybe it could lead to some kind of paranoia, or maybe wondering why you were left alone, why you weren't invited somewhere. So that's an example. Um, I'm also getting a sense of like maybe a surprise, but it might not be, because with the swords around her, that's like it may not be a positive surprise, and she is tied up. So maybe you are being like, for not literally getting like not like kidnapped or anything, but a surprise where your friends tell you to go somewhere, or the people like your friends or your family tell you to go somewhere and you don't want to go, and they kind of like push you to go somewhere so they can surprise you with something. But I'm getting a sense of maybe something you don't know, but is something's happening around you, like that's what came to mind. Or maybe you just don't know, like you feel like you don't know who the people around you are, in the sense of you feel like you don't know them well enough. So maybe in a place in an unknown. So on Wednesday you may be going to an unfamiliar place. That's another example. Around unfamiliar people. So like if, for example, in a networking event, um like I've been to a few networking events where I didn't really know many people, so I just sort of stood in a corner, that kind of thing. So standing still because you don't know many people, like sticking to yourself, that kind of thing. That's another example. um then with the King of Cups, so that's for Wednesday. For Thursday, King of Cups and Eight of Wands, I just really strongly felt like picking two cards for this for Thursday. And with the King of Cups, I'm getting a sense of, so for Thursday, what you can expect to happen is it's kind of similar to the Queen of Swords of being on the cliff, but I can't remember what I did this reading for something or someone, and when I saw this, I saw being on top of things, um, but not being on, like, not just being on top of things, but having more emotional control. Like if the words are being emotions and this person, this king, being on top, like high, too high for the water to reach, it's like being more in control of your emotions, where you're not overly sensitive to things. So where your emotions don't affect you, that kind of thing. Um, Also there could be more of a sense of like, I'm seeing an older male may like will likely play a role of some sort in your life on Thursday. And I don't want to make this too general, but I'm seeing it as may have an emotional impact on your life. I'm not seeing it in a negative way, I'm seeing it in a positive way. It could be like a YouTube video, for example, but not just that. But I'm seeing this older male could also deliver you a message of some sort, or there could be a message regarding this older male which you receive. It doesn't have to be an older male. It could just be the case of you feeling more comfortable to open up to people, or you feeling more comfortable to explore your emotions and sort of embracing your emotion, like embracing yourself basically. With the Eight of Wands also, you may be receiving a message of some sorts. Um, Maybe likely something you've been waiting for. I'm seeing it as more good news. Um, or you could just be like maybe reading the news, and you may find that So it could just be like literally reading the news, and maybe you find that something in the news brings you some sort of emotional satisfaction. That could also be another interpretation for these two. What else am I getting? I'm seeing stillness with the how still the water is in the back here. Like it's very like it's like almost like glass, like a mirror, very smooth. Um and kind of with the grass as well. It's not high, it's not low, it's just smooth kind of, and it is kind of rising a bit. So it could be that like an emotional calmness. So feeling more calm. You may be entering some sort of meditation. You may be practicing some sort of meditation. And I'm seeing here, like, okay, first of all, you may be practicing some sort of meditation, but also, with the grass slowly rising, you may be achieving something slowly without, maybe without realizing, because when things, right, like, sometimes when things move in a way, like, for example, when plants grow, you don't really see it growing, and you don't see how each leaf is, like, moving, or each root is moving. But after a few weeks or months, you start to notice the difference. That kind of thing is what I'm seeing here. Um, it could also be someone who delivers the message. And it could be that maybe if you are meditating, maybe usually when you receive news, it kind of affects you, but now it doesn't affect you as much. Um, and that could be like your meditation paying off. So then with Friday, sorry, Friday. With Friday, I'm seeing here options and balance. So, for example, like when you go to a shop, and when you're a child and you go to a shop and you see all these lots of lovely things and you want to like buy everything, I'm seeing a sense of like balance. So you may be getting lots of options. So you may have to choose between something. You may be offered a lot of things, and you may have to like not want everything and just pick what you need, kind of thing. To look at it more separately, it could just be that a lot of the things you start dreaming about, like, not it could be literally dreaming, like literally having dreams. You may be having some sort of important dream about something, or just a really really happy cheerful dream. Like I noticed the rainbow there, and the rainbow there as well. It could be in the sense of more use, like, what was I going to say before I said dreams? I thought of something. So with the Seven of Cups Friday, I'm seeing it more as you like writing a wish list, or adding to your wish list, or just you making a list of things that you really want. It could be a list of goals you want to achieve. It could just be a list of things you really need to do. But with the balance, I'm seeing writing a list, or writing goals, or writing a wish list with the Seven of Cups. On Friday, I'm also seeing again options, having to choose between something. It could be like school options, it could be work option, like different job offers, and I have to choose between them. It could be maybe like it could be more a sense of having to choose some sort of gift, or if you're planning an event like a party of some sort, having to choose between different kinds of maybe venues, or things to have in the party. I remember the Temperance card. I'm seeing here on Friday, like there's a sense of balance and remaining grounded, but also being in touch with your emotions. Um, so it could be that again you're practicing meditation even more, or it could just be that you're seeing life in a different light. I keep seeing all these synchronicities, like, and mirrored numbers throughout the video, like on the clock and on the camera time. So yeah, I'm getting a sense of options and a sense of trying things out, maybe trying new things. Excuse me. Maybe trying new things. That could be related to the options here. So having different options and wanting to test them out. It could also be more of I'm seeing more like spending time outside and enjoying nature as well. So especially if you've been indoors for a while, you may be deciding to go to a park or go to a lake. You may also be deciding to maybe going swimming, or maybe like just going for a walk, like just to enjoy the view, just to get a bit of exercise. I'm seeing more like being in nature on Friday. And that could be related to the options, maybe deciding where to go. But I am seeing like a lake or some sort of river nearby, maybe you decide to go to, or maybe like just again meditating with the water. Like water's like when I think of waterfalls, especially I think of meditating because it feels the sound is very calming to me. And you may also be quite in touch with your guardian like angels. I don't know if you believe in that, but you may be quite in touch with your guardian angels on Friday. You may also be receiving like some sort of like calming and healing energy from them as well. So if you are going through something, they may be like they may be guiding you in a way so you're able to heal and calm yourself. Um, and I'm also getting a sense of hope with the clouds as well. I feel like there's something in these two cards I'm missing, but like I feel like there's something I'm seeing something in the cards, but I can't get to it yet. Hopefully later. So then with Saturday, I think this card is quite self-explanatory to me because like I always think of marriage when I see this card, like similar to exchanging rings, exchanging like cups. It could just be like meeting someone for the first time, or just a social gathering, or a one-on-one meeting. But I'm seeing it more informal. It could just be a date. Not sure if like you're able to at the moment, but for some of you, maybe you'll be going on a date on Saturday, or you will be. I want to look at this card a bit closer. So again, I'm getting a sense of going to the park by somewhere near water, a lake of some sort. You may be meeting with someone you've been in touch with for a long time. You may be meeting with I'm not sure if you've met this person already, like a long distance relationship and finally meeting. You may receive an offer for a date. Or you may be getting proposed to for some of you. But I'm seeing it more as meeting someone who you haven't been in touch with for a long time. Or you've been in touch with for a long time, but you've never met before. It doesn't have to be lovers. It could be co-workers or friends or a boss. Like one-on-one relationships. Um, I'm seeing as a joyful meeting. It could be someone you've never met before. You may bump into meet someone who you may have a romantic interest in, and you've never met that person before. With this card. So maybe when you're out on a walk of some sorts, or just when you're out, or just receiving a message. Could be on social media. I think whoever you meet, there's likely going to be like a strong interest, like a strong connection between both of you. I think it's easier to interpret the cards when I hold it up. But since I'm always holding the camera, I can't hold the cards up to look at it carefully. It could also be someone who you may have like, because with the things on their heads, it reminds me of like halos, and like it makes me think of like a life before, like angels, and like in a sense of a life before. So like a past life relationship basically. So you may have known each other in the past, and you may be quite connected, like mentally connected. I'm seeing mental connections. You may spark each other's creativity. I'm sorry for the noise. So yeah, you may spark each other's creativity with the flowers around their heads. So, and also you may like and then you may start to see the world a bit differently, like seeing roses and stuff, and because basically yeah, seeing the world in a brighter light. That could be the case for some of you. Again, you may inspire each other. You may have a strong mental connection with this person, where you're able to maybe have the same ideas, or you may explore the same ideas. But with the two, I forgot what it's called on their heads. I'm seeing like a similarity in the mental connection and the psychic connection. Um, and I'm seeing it being a blessed meeting for some of you with the lights between the cups. Something that has been having something that's meant to happen, and maybe the universe that has been working hard to get happening, to bring together. I'm not sure how to word it. Or it could be something that you've always wanted to happen. Um, then with these two cards, this is for Sunday. I'll look at individually first. So you have here the Four of Pentacles. On Sunday, there could be some sort of a need to keep your finances to yourself, in the sense of a need to not overspend. So you may decide not to overspend. You may decide to keep your things. You may decide to lock some of your things away. Maybe tidy up your house. Maybe put some of your old stuff in in the storage room of some sorts. I suddenly thought of gardening for some reason. I'm saying protect your assets. There may be some reason for you to protect your stuff. Maybe in case of theft of some sorts. But I'm seeing a need to protect your stuff, your belongings. I'm seeing keeping to yourself. Maybe you may be a bit more closed off to other people, and maybe a bit less trusting of other people. On Sunday, and it doesn't have to be something huge or big. There may be a reason. Maybe there's a certain a person. For example, you may be on the bus, and you leave your bag next to you, and maybe someone walks past, and you try to take your bag and bring it closer to you and hug it the way this guy's hugging the coin here. That could also be the case. I'm seeing an invitation to something or somewhere. It could be a church gathering. Because this does make me think of a church. Not just because of the cross in the middle here, but the shape of it makes me think of medieval style churches. Maybe a birthday or celebration. Maybe your grandparents or someone older is keeping something from you. Maybe you're waiting for someone as well. Or you will be waiting for someone on Sunday. Or an older person, a grandparent waiting for you. Or I'm seeing being careful with money and stuff. So then for the Knight of Wands, usually this card would be a person. The person coming into basically a person. And it could be this person. Although they're different days, it could be that person. It could be this person feeling like that. I suddenly felt come in with this card, come in, signed, come inside. Don't know why I said signed. So with the Knight of Wands, I'm seeing new beginnings with the sun here, the bright orange sun, a strong passion. Maybe I'm seeing chasing something. It doesn't have to, it could be chasing a dream. Wanting to go after your passions, wanting to follow your dreams, that kind of thing, or just simply following your passions. I'm seeing here movement of some sorts, a long journey. I'm seeing a very long journey somewhere. I'm seeing heart's desires, like following your heart's desires, or simply exploring your heart's desires. This could be like someone who comes into your life who's like this, who's very similar to the Knight of Wands. So like a fire sign. But so someone who's similar to the Knight of Wands, I think of like they're very energetic, spontaneous, very driven. They chase after what they want. They follow their hearts. Um, they're very loved by a lot of people. They bring a smile to people's faces. They're like the life of the party. They're very attractive. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So now wands. You may be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And also maybe a Saturday for a water sign for Saturday. But for Sunday, you may be spending a lot of time with this person on Sunday. This kind of person. Or this could be the energy of Sunday. So Sunday may be the day where you explore your passions or you feel very passionate about something. I'm seeing like heads in the clouds because his head, the clouds are kind of behind his head. It's like having your head in the clouds, like daydreaming. So you may be like, it may be the birth of lots of new ideas, although you don't have the aces. I am seeing movement going somewhere. Maybe like being careful not to like ignore your intuition and stuff. Because in with the Knight of Wands, the sun is making the water orange or red, depending on how you look at it. And it's sort of and when I look at that, it makes me think of sizzling waters, almost like the fire is like not like heating up the water. So it could be Sunday your emotions are heated up, or it could just be that your intuition is sort of blocked, not blocked, but like put aside for something else. Because you're like when you're very passionate about something, and like I was gonna say, I don't know how to put it. But like when you're very passionate about something, when you really want something, you charge ahead at it and you ignore everything else, that kind of thing. So maybe like being careful to just like keep your intuition open, kind of thing. I'm getting a heavy sense of passion on Sunday. And lastly, these three cards. So you have chemistry. So overall love energy for the week. You have chemistry. You have give your relationship a chance, and new love. So again, you did have the Two of Cups here. So there could be some sort of new love coming in for you this week. New romance, someone new who again you're very similar to mentally and has similar interests and ideas to you. Similar hobbies again. You may meet them outside, and they could be very passionate. Like where is it? Knight of Wands. Where is it? Here you go. Knight of Wands over here. Could be very passionate. Could be a very passionate person. Um, and with the give relationship a chance, it could be relationships with maybe your parents. King of Cups here. Could be relationship with this person. If this is someone who you've had a long distance relationship with, but maybe haven't met. Maybe your relationship has been a bit up and down. Maybe they want to meet, but you don't want to. That kind of thing. Not sure what it is, but whatever it is, give it a chance. Explore it. See if you like it or not. Kind of like test the waters. Test the waters first before you ignore it. Although this is a day by day reading, this could I feel like cards sometimes have like a double or triple meaning, like extra connections, kind of like a spider's web. Spider's web. It doesn't just connect one way; it connects in multiple ways. That's why I see tarot cards. They tend to connect in multiple ways. At least to me. I want to take a closer look at these cards. Chemistry. I'm seeing a caring person. Someone who shows you new things because it's like when he's holding that like this light in his hand. It's like he's showing her new things, and it doesn't have to be a he, a she. You could be like this doesn't have to. This guy doesn't have to be you if you're not a guy. I'm just reading based off the genders of the cards. So someone who shows her new wonderful someone who shows you or you show someone like he's showing her new things. It's kind of like the magician showing her new things that she's never seen before. Introducing kind of like a new life to her, showing her the little things in life which she may have missed or not known about. And I'm getting a caring person. Makes me think of the World card. Not the World card. Firstly, the Emperor. And you do have the Emperor at the top of the deck. Emperor at the top of the deck. And if you look, they're both like hands out like this. This reminds me of the Emperor, like showing her new things, showing her magic, and having the World in person's hand. You have the Ace of Swords under the Emperor. So that is a sort of new beginning. Let's check under the deck. The Knight of Pentacles. Anyway, so I'm seeing here someone who, again, you might meet outside. I'm seeing lots of trees here. Trees here. And like, there was another card with the trees, but I won't go too much into that before this video reaches 40 minutes. It's right at 30 minutes. So chemistry. And with the red as well, I'm seeing like, it's someone who you will again have a lot of passion for. It could be someone who maybe you haven't revealed all of yourself to. You may still have some of yourself hidden. You may still be a bit, what's that word? You may not be too sure, like you may not be ready to be vulnerable around this person, because with her head covered, it makes me think of someone who hasn't opened up 100% yet. But this person, this could be the other person, it could be you, but this person here seems very open. Their head's not covered. I'm likely opened up right away. So a connection where this person opens up right away. It may be raining on that day, maybe because it's raining in the cards. It doesn't have to be, but it could be that it's raining on that day for some of you. Maybe that's why. Well, never mind. Seeing someone who you can like maybe helps you learn how to rest, or like maybe if you're someone who works very, very hard, you're able to like stay like kind of like the Knight of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Take your time and relax and enjoy the view. That was at the back of the deck. Then give your relationship a chance. So if like, it could just be the case of, it doesn't have to be someone from your past or someone you don't like. It could be the case of sometimes in relationships when there are some hiccups, you feel like it's over. For some of you, but maybe you're the kind of person who every time the person in the relationship does something wrong, you like count it up and like keep a note of it, kind of like that, like keeping a note of all the things they do wrong. For some, I don't know why, like there may be a reason why you do that. I'm seeing here, like, give it a chance. If there are some hiccups, or if something does go wrong, or if they do something wrong, give them a chance to just explore the romance, and not like, if you're going on a longer road and there are a few potholes, don't turn around and go somewhere else because of that. Just keep going and see how it is. Enjoy the view. Again, just enjoy the view. Enjoy the journey. Like, make the best of the worst kind of thing. And you have new love. So again, I'm seeing you may be getting strong feelings with the angels whispering, like they seem like they're whispering to her ear. You may be getting strong feelings to go somewhere or do something. By following those strong feelings, I'm seeing it will lead you to this new love. If you're already in the relationship, if you are in a relationship, you may meet someone who will have interest in you. Or like, that's what I'm seeing with this card, new love. Or you may just be seeing your partner in a new light. Or this just could be the case again with your relationship, if you are in a relationship where you go out, have dinner together, just enjoying dates together. Could be indoors as well, where maybe your partner starts feeling more passionate about something, like has days of passion, like some days starts feeling more passionate and like more fiery. Where this is the case in your relationship, there's a lot of chemistry, and maybe if things happen in your relationship, just give it a chance, sort out the issues, work together to make it work. Work together to make it work. Like, what if something's broken, work together to fix it. And the time is 2244. So then, yeah, so back to this one. It could be when you're going shopping. She has a basket in her hand when you're going shopping. And again, if you get a strong feeling to go somewhere, or if someone tells you to go somewhere or do something, maybe like there's a reason for that. I am seeing this as a divinely guided kind of thing, like for some of you. Again, with the angels, kind of like it feels like they're telling, like they're giving her advice of what to do, where to go, and that could lead her to the new love. Again, with her feet being like she's not wearing any shoes, with that, I'm getting a sense of like don't again. Firstly, don't shield yourself. Like don't go into your shell. Come out and enjoy life and be yourself. Kind of like the King of Cups, and be yourself. And the Queen of Swords again, be yourself and like enjoy the feeling of life. So like when your feet is bare and you're walking outside, you can feel every texture of what you're stepping on. So in a similar way, enjoy every bit of your life. That's what I'm getting with this. So yeah, back to this card. It could just be that on Friday you have like a really bright energy about you or a bright light about you. You may be feeling very bright or you may seem very bright and cheerful to others. For some of you, um, I don't want to go too deeply into it, but now that I'm seeing it closer, it's easier to interpret the cards when I hold it and like look at it. Because before I was just like trying to look at it through the camera. But anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This video was longer than I hoped it would be. But yeah, thank you for watching.